welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bulldogs ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cougars offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and up.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. Here comes the offense on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Mississippi State right back to the line. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Takes the handoff. It's Duggan. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's going to pass on second down. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs! They're on the board first here in the season opener. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Up-tempo for the offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
The Cougars are in the hurry up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. No huddle here for the offense. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off. He'll do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped ends of the field and we're ready to go in the second. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas State was able to come away with a victory, but it's not the type of dominant win we've seen in Jonesboro over the years. It is a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Mississippi State going up tempo. He'll keep it himself. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. On target over the middle. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. BYU has this offense clicking. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got the quick pass. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The offense will quickly use a timeout. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fires toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, they'll try the middle. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying.
Lofts one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Starkville. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The Bulldogs want to crank the tempo. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in third down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen, and they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Now on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try the run. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Mississippi State right back to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They're getting this guy lathered up. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniel. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. From the gun, running back gets to give. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. 4th quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off the defender. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They move the tight end all over. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease. It's Duggan. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Warren. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to run, it's Duggan. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
They bring him down. A last gasp effort on that return comes up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.